What's up, YouTube? It's Nathan. I recorded this video already, but decided to get on my home computer and do it over again. I'm a little greasy looking because I just got home. I took my daughter to Chuck E. Cheese and met with her dad and his girl and some friends of theirs, and it was pretty cool. But anyway, I just wanted to go ahead and record since you guys ain't seen me. It's been a minute. So I am currently about 17 and some change months on testosterone. Um, August 20th and make me well, it'll make me so I'm just barely making 17 weeks, 17 months. Oopsie. But August 20th I make 18 months on T, and I haven't recorded because I have had a lot going on in my life. So just to update you guys, you know I got married in May. It was blissful and fun and hard and working, trying to adjust everything, and I was doing pretty good, but my wife was having a hard time because she was used to being independent and she's used to doing things her way. So she decided that moving in back into her place was the best for her, just so she can have some space and kind of find herself. And I was like, I don't think that'll help, but hey, it is what it is. Tried to stay on good terms with her, but since she's left, she's having a hard time coping, and she's kind of lashing out at Nathan, which is very good with the kids. She has three, whom I love and I miss. I texted her last night, give them a kiss for me, but she didn't respond back because she's in her feelings. And the kids are missing me. I know they are because they're really attached to me, and I'm really good with them. So it's kind of hard. It's a little depressing. My homegirl Chiquita, who I'm really close to, who I met on YouTube, we talked, and she was there for me. I appreciate her help and her knowledge and her words of encouragement and just her being there for me, because I don't have a lot of people in my life that's there for me, and I don't talk to a lot of people about my business either. So that's what's going on with my relationship. I'm currently in the house with just my four, and I'm missing my other three. And I'm angry a little bit at my wife, so I can't say that I miss her. But I mean, it is what it is. Sometimes you gotta let a little birdie go free, so before they can just see that, hey, wait a minute, being away is not the best thing. So we just see what happens, and I'm just gonna take it one day at a time. We got married in May, so I have the option to get an annulment. I've known her for several years, so beforehand we had never dated. We kind of just rushed into stuff, but we know each other really well, probably a little too much. But hey, it is what it is. I'm not planning just yet to annul. I mean, it's on my mind. It's there, maybe, but I mean, we gotta see. I'm just gonna give it some time because I do have 6 months, and I hate that my face looks so oily on the camera. So that's what's going on with my relationship, y'all. So let's see. Far as transition is concerned, I'm currently waiting for my hysterectomy, and I like to look at myself instead of look directly into the camera. But I'm waiting for approval from my insurance. As you guys may or may not know, Medicaid made some changes in their laws, stating that they have to do things on a case-to-case basis. They can no longer just say no. When I originally asked for top surgery, they said no, even though it's medically needed, because they just said that I needed to do pain management and all these other protocols. So my surgery is medically needed. I'm currently partially numb from one side of my back going into the other side now because my nerve damage is getting worse because I wear a compression binder. I'm currently just wearing a half of a top. I no longer wear the 997 or 9. Y'all know the one, the favorite long full compression shirt from Underworks. I no longer wear that. I don't feel the need to use it. I currently buying with just a little top that I bought from FTM binders or something like that. I have to tell you guys when I remember. It was delivered from Japan, and I currently just like that. It looks like a kind of a bra, sports bra, kind of like it's half a top that actually has sports bra latches on it, but it's just cloth. And believe it or not, it works because it takes me completely flat. So I like that one. But not completely flat because I have a lot of chest muscle, but it makes me flat enough where I can wear a tank top and wear a beater and you can't tell the difference. So I like that. But anyway, back to surgery. I'm waiting on my hysterectomy. That's first. Doc says after my hysterectomy, he knows Medali personally. We're gonna try to work on getting my. He's gonna work with me to try to get my top surgery sent back over again. We've had two different doctors requested. Medali did the first one, and that was just cosmetic. And my other doctor, Dr. Peterson, who did my breast reduction, also requested, and that was medically needed. But what I want to do is send all the information I got from Dr. Peterson along with Dr. Medali's request. And my GYN doctor, who's awesome, I met him through my HRT doctor, Dr. Van Auken. His name is Dr. Kitagawa. He's just awesome. He's going to assist too as much as he can. So we're going to cover his hysterectomy first, y'all. And y'all know why? Because I need it. I was hitting menopause before I started T, and my T levels maintained a pretty decent amount, which was around 600 from the third month of T to this past August. And now we're going into August again, and my T levels are currently at 1500. Since I've gotten married, my T levels jumped from 600 to 1200. From my estrogen went from a little under 2 to 477, and I just had them checked again about 3 weeks ago, and my T levels were at 15, almost 1600, and my estrogen is at 400. Well, no, it dropped down to 344. So my estrogen has came down, which is good. I no longer see any spotting. That hasn't happened since that first month. I had to go through it for a month. And unfortunately, my estrogen is super high. So my body is really fighting with itself. So what I ended up doing on my own, but at the recommendation of my doctor, was I decreased my shot. So I'm no longer on 200 milligrams because he wanted to try to see what my levels would be. When I came to see him at the lowest dose, he wanted me to switch the day, so I'm back to Thursday shots, even though I was doing Mondays. And at the same time, what I did was Sunday. I switched to Sunday instead of Thursday, but that was some time ago. So what I did was my injection went from 100 milligrams on Sunday. I waited till Thursday, did my 100 milligrams to equal up to my 2. Kind of just balanced me out. Then my next injection was due on that following Thursday. I only did 100 milligrams, which was 2 days ago, and I've been okay, I've been pretty fair ever since. I've noticed that I haven't been crying like a baby because I was crying like a girl a lot over everything, and I noticed that I'm not as emotional. It could be just because I kind of shut off my feelings a little bit because of what's going on, or it could just be my hormones. But we'll see, and I'll keep y'all updated. But anyway, so that's what's going on. I'm waiting for my histo. My wife has moved out, and we're gonna work towards top surgery. Now, as far as what else is going on in life, I've hooked up with a few people in our community, including a very nice trans woman, and she has a very pretty, beautiful fiance. They're getting married next week, and I'm gonna make sure to make it up to Cleveland. We'll see that. And she knows a lot of trans guys, and just so happened there are some trans men of color in Cleveland I did not know or have met. I've met one and only one, and she's actually linking us all up together so I can get just some guys to talk to, because other than my YouTube base, and I'm not on here a lot anymore, I have no FTM friends or anyone I can talk to personally. And so that's really helpful for me. She actually has invited me to be a part of a campaign. I reached out to her first on Facebook, and it's a campaign which is showing trans men and trans women of color and talking about our trans community in Cleveland, people from Cleveland or have lived in Cleveland or who just visit Cleveland but they're transgender. So we're gonna do a photo shoot, and I have some things I gotta write that's gonna go into um, part of the campaign. So I'm excited about that. Yeah. So I'm planning to move in the year still. I'm checking into Columbus temporarily, not unless I can make it to Tennessee to visit my homie. And well, not visit, but actually live there. I want to go visit her pretty soon, Chiquita. I gotta get there. She's been a very big part of my support system. She's helped in a lot of ways. I met her on my YouTube page. I don't know if I mentioned it on this video. Because like I said, I recorded this originally on my cell phone. So I decided to redo it on my computer. But she's been there for me since I met her. And we just really good and close friends. She's like my best friend, like ever. And we talked yesterday just with some more support for each other. And I appreciate her and I love her. So I'm hoping to go see her pretty soon. And I just wish her all the best in the world. She's awesome. But yeah, I'm trying to talk really quick because I'm at 11 minutes and 21 seconds. I don't want to go over 15. But yeah, that's what's going on. As far as transition is concerned, guys, y'all gotta be the judge of that. I can't really tell. Like my head just started to look different as time goes. I want to see what I'm gonna look like when I'm 2 years on testosterone. That's what I'm waiting for. As far as my legs, y'all, like I want to lift them up so y'all can see they're like sticks. I'll probably stand up. I don't know, but they chicken bones. I have no more bum. My booty's gone. My shoulders are always broad. They've guess they've changed a little bit. I'm completely flat in the back. Like my manly shape is there all the way. Um, I am down to 215 pounds. When I started T, I was at 245. I'm trying to get down to 205. It's been really, really hectic and busy for me. My blood work was done, and my blood work actually improved a whole lot because I've been really consistent with taking my fatty oils, which is the omega 3, and I'll grab them. I'm taking omega 3, 6, and 9 fish, flaxseed, and borage. So I'm taking those as well as vitamin A, vitamin E, and sometimes my ginseng every now and again, and sometimes my B vitamins, but they kind of affect my blood pressure just slightly. So my blood work was looking well. It's just my cholesterol is slightly elevated. My good and bad cholesterol is a little off with the numbers. So we're gonna talk about that when I go see my HRT doctor, just so I can get to the bottom of it. But I really think it's that time period after getting married and just the food we was eating has contributed. And I'm not big on fast food and fried food, but I really believe that was the cause. But we'll find out. Sure enough. What else? I shrunk. I'm 5'7", 5'7", 5'7". My feet has grown on the other hand to almost an 11. I don't know. I really want to talk about the fact that I got my STP prosthetic in the mail, and I did, and I paid $40 for this. Awful. That's the adhesive. So I'm going to order some different adhesive, but I like my STP, y'all. It's awesome. But I did email Real Magic and tell them for bigger black guys, the prosthetic is kind of small, and they really should consider doing it on a size basis. Like I understand like the lengthwise, but widthwise, it need to be a little different. Cause I pack with it, and you can't really tell it's there, and it just doesn't look too great, especially in jogging pants. And I like to wear jogging pants. As far as employment, y'all, I quit my job for good health reasons. I had a coworker die, and it was awful. I couldn't do CPR because I wasn't allowed based on protocol, and it's just been hard for me, and I got some really good job leads coming up. I'm just taking 2 weeks off, but I'll be employed again. But I'm gonna get back to y'all pretty soon, so I'm gonna end this before I get cut off. Well, I want to be able to load it. So peace, y'all. I love y'all. I miss y'all.